The largest jump in cases in a single day. More than 1,700 cases in just 24 hours. Now more than 23,000 in Maryland have coronavirus. Hello, I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Now, while this may seem like a major spike, you got to keep in mind there's a lot more testing now taking place in Maryland, and those numbers the governor is keeping a close eye on are dropping.
That's right. The number of people hospitalized, that number has actually gone down. And WJZ is live with extensive coverage. We begin with investigator Mike Helgren at City Hall with the latest developments. Mike.
Denise and Rick, a short time ago, we had a briefing from city officials, and the city health commissioner says with warmer weather this weekend, people should continue to social distance. And the fire chief says that since this pandemic began, there have been 14 confirmed cases in his department, and 91 members have been quarantined.
That's 102 families in our city that are hurt and grieving, and I grieve along with them.
Mayor Young paid tribute to the 102 Baltimoreans who have died from COVID-19 and said there are no current plans to ease restrictions in the city.
All the health experts that I've been listening to have said that it's too early to even considering opening up, and that's been across the country.
Maryland reports its largest ever jump in confirmed coronavirus cases. The number of negative tests stands at almost 100,000, up nearly 5,000 from the day before. It shows Maryland has ramped up its testing capacity. Governor Larry Hogan says that's because of new tests he obtained from South Korea. They remain under National Guard protection. Hogan initially feared the federal government would seize them.
This was an enormously valuable payload. It was like Fort Knox to us.
President Trump is leaving the White House for the first time since March, traveling to Maryland, Camp David near Thurmont, as he pushes to reopen the country. Maryland's only Republican congressman, Andy Harris, wants the governor to reopen parts of the state. He spoke to Newsmax earlier this week.
Well, the problem is that the governor is treating the state as one homogeneous state, but it's not. It actually has rural areas where the prevalence of the disease is quite low, where the healthcare systems are not stressed, and which could reopen shortly.
Maryland is taking aggressive action to stop the spread of COVID-19 among poultry workers in rural Eastern Shore communities in Harris's district.
They share rides together to work. They're transported back and forth in vans. There's a lot of public transport. They don't have their own vehicles, so it's a difficult situation for them.
And the governor's office reported today there are 279 cases among poultry workers, and Wicomico County has the fourth highest number of confirmed cases in the state. There's a new task force to help stop that outbreak and more testing on the Eastern Shore. Reporting live at City Hall, Mike Helgren, WJZ.